So what with Cal Crutchlow showing everyone up in MotoGP on his satellite bike, Scott Redding dominating the Moto2 Championship, and Tom Sykes and Sam Lowes kicking everyone's behinds in World Superbikes and World Supersport respectively, right now, after a few barren years, it's a pretty good time to be a British motorcycle racing fan. Thing is, how do we ensure we don't go back to the dark ages? Well, I've come here to the Triumph factory in Hinckley to find out exactly how we can help the next crop of young UK riders reach their potential at the top level. It's called the Young Guns scheme. Let's check it out. So David, what exactly is the Young Guns scheme?
It's Triumph's way of giving back to British motorcycling, I suppose, but really it's about trying to nurture the next generation of British motor racing talent. So it's not just about racing technique, it's about what goes on off the circuit as much as it is about what they're doing on the circuit. So media, fitness and nutrition, sports psychology. We take them and do some technical seminars where we get, this year we've got the backing of the Smiths Triumph factory team coming on board to help us.
When you're a young budding racer, you might be able to get the bike around the track fast, but the step from being able to do that to become a full-on professional, fully fledged racer is massive, isn't it? There are so many things to take into account.
Yeah, I think you can ride so fast, and it's interesting. You speak to these lads. This is the third year we've been doing it now, and they all say, "Oh, we've got really good kit." But it's no good having that kit if you can't make the best of it. So having that knowledge of how to talk to your mechanic to say, yeah, it just keeps understeering. Or what are you doing? Why are you doing it? What's the difference? Do you know? And so that we do that. We get them out on track. We spend a lot of time with some professional racers, giving them these guys some tuition so they look at how they're riding.
So it's the third year of the scheme now, and you've seen quite a lot of success already. I mean, the scheme's first winner was Rouse, who I obviously got to cover in the TTC, the Triumph Triple Challenge last year. In his rookie season, having just won the Young Guns Championship.
But Chrissy has been brilliant. He took the whole scheme to his heart, worked really hard, spent evenings at home practicing the plank and watching the telly, and so really got involved. And he has used everything in his arsenal that we gave him to move things forward. Even to the fact that he's now he got a sponsor off the back of the work he's done with us.
And David, the bit I'm going to be helping out with is the interview process, isn't it?
Yeah, we've brought you in to put these lads through their paces. More and more these lads are getting television coverage and they're getting interviewed at the end of races, and sometimes the television, the camera is worrying.
It can be very scary.
So what we're trying to do today is you to educate these lads that you forget the camera's not there, it's a chat and it's all cool, and hopefully relax them and able to get the message across. It's really important to come across well on camera and get your message across.
I'm up for this, man. I'm going to pass on my knowledge. We've probably got 32 seconds, so that won't take that long. I'll do it twice. So what we're going to do then is we're going to head into the classroom now, for the first part of it, as you say, talking about sponsorship with Andrea from Triumph, and then I'll be getting my hands on the riders later on, and I'll be grilling them for interview purposes. So let's crack on.
Come on.
What's your name and what championship do you ride in?
My name's Max Alexander and I'm racing in the Reps Lister National Junior Cup.
Tom Kahn, I'm from Aslington, Rosendale. Local lad, I work at a car wash down the road.
Oh, brilliant, man.
A lot of people, because I'm always in the paper, a lot of people come in and always saying congratulations.
My name's Jake Mason, I'm 17 and I'm from Leicester.
So bringing through the next generation of young British riding talent is not just about being in the classroom, oh no, it's about being here in front of thousands at Brands Hatch on the grid as part of the British Superbike Championship. Now what better way to make a name for yourself as a rider than in a complete level playing field? The most competitive one-make series in the UK, the Triumph Triple Challenge. So right now, I have Rouse, the original Young Guns winner from 2011. Man, that's an honour. You were the first ever Triumph Young Gun.
Yeah, well, we first heard about the scheme in the MCN and we got involved in it, and it was a fantastic programme, and really privileged to be the first one.
I mean, Triumph have been involved with you, your development as a rider, pretty much all the way through. As you say, from when you were younger, they got you into the Young Guns scheme, factory supported ride first year. It looks like you could take the TTC this year. I mean, you've got a lead of 50 points at the moment. Then it will be a factory supported ride in Supersport next year, and you can literally see your progression that's come through the Triumph development scheme, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. That's where the Young Guns was designed for, to pick up some sort of like young talent and then bring them through. So far, it's going really well, and hopefully we'll carry on and take the championship.
So when it comes to assessing and mentoring the Young Guns, Triumph have a vast wealth of experience to draw from, including these guys, the real deal, the factory Triumph Smiths racing team. Now Billy, you're involved in mentoring the Young Guns. What exactly does that involve?
Well, yeah, it's great to be a part of it for sure. You know, this is a massive opportunity for these young kids. You know, for me, it's I'm really passionate about trying to find, you know, someone and getting a bit more involved with going through the pecking order, as in, you know, the whole way through the paperwork side to the actual track side.
Have you seen some real potential out there in the next crop of riders for next year?
What they learn and what they listen, and the politeness of some of the young kids actually coming up and saying thank you for the time and stuff like that, which will get you places, rather than, you know, you could be the best rider out there and then, you know, if you're cocky or big-headed, no team wants you. So you've got to be a whole package. And especially now that you know, it's getting harder and harder to become a professional with the recession and sponsors becoming less and less. There is definitely there's two kids that I've got my eye on anyway that I've found really good as well as talent, but are very thankful and nice people. So which I think helps to go a bit of the way as well.
So the future of British racing looks pretty rosy, and that's largely down to Triumph's involvement. And the great thing is we'll be catching up with all of these guys at the end of the year to see how 2013 pans out.